Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to cover Feb March 2024 Pure Maths 970912. So let's begin with question number 1. Question number 1 says find the exact value of 2 by x square with limit 3 to infinity. So here we are going to do our integration. Look, with limit 3 and infinity. So we can x square, take this x square to the upper side. When this x square goes up, it becomes negative. So x to the power negative 2, and the integration is 2x raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1, and the limit is 3 to infinity. Finally, we can say we are left with minus 2 over x, limit is 3 to infinity. Before going to apply our limit, we should remember these things. 1 over 0 is infinity, and 1 over infinity is always 0. So when I apply it, take minus 2 to the outside, and then upper limit 1 over infinity minus 1 over 3. 1 over infinity is 0. So minus 2 into 0 minus 1 over 3 minus 0 minus minus plus. So it will be giving you like 2 by 3. That is the solution of this question. Question number 2. The diagram shows part of the curve with equation y equals k sine 1 by 2x, where k is a positive constant and x is measured in radians. The curve has a minimum point A. State the coordinates of A. So look, we know the range of the sine x, sine 1 over 2x, which is less than or equal to minus 1 and less than or equal to positive 1. If I say this is a minimum point, to sine x by 2 equals negative 1 and x by 2 equals sine inverse negative 1. So x becomes, when this 2 goes to the right, so it is 2 into 3 pi by 2 sine inverse. You have a coordinate system, add sugar to coffee. 2 cancels 2, it's 3 pi, and when you come like this, it is 270, and 270 degree is actually 3 by 2 pi. But we know to find the minimum, because A is a minimum point, so y equals k x by 2 minimum. I want to get the minimum coordinates. So k, this whole thing is minus 1. So this is minus k. So the coordinates of A are 3 pi comma negative k. These are the minimum coordinates of the A. that we calculated. Next, part B is a sequence of transformation is applied to a curve in the following order. Translation of two units in the negative y direction. So we are going to apply the transformation. Translation by write and apply the transformation mentioned in the question. Translation by 0 minus 2. So it will be like y1 equals k sine x by 2 minus 2. This is the first translation, the translation of two units in the negative y direction. So the second transformation is a reflection in the x-axis. So you have to describe the transformation. This is reflection in x-axis. So my second transformation y2 equals negative y1, and this is negative k sine x by 2 minus 2. So new equation, we are going to find the new curve equation. So write new curve equation be like y equals negative, expand this bracket, negative k sine x by 2 plus 2. This is new curve. And for y coordinate, right over here, to find your y coordinate, that was negative k, and I will apply translation to write translate negative x negative 2, and then on negative x k negative 2 reflect it, reflect in x-axis. I am going to reflect this thing in x-axis. So reflection is negative k negative 2. So the new coordinate of A would be 3 pi comma k plus 2. This is the solution of question number 2. Find the coordinates of A. We found the coordinates of A, 3 pi comma negative k, and then transformation in first pass, translation of two units by negative under matrix column, 0 minus 2, and reflection in x-axis. So we apply this and got our answer. So in question number 3, a curve is such that dy by dx equals this expression. It is given that point 1, 9 and 5, a lie on the curve. Find the value of a. So first of all, we are going to integrate this expression. So if you want to integrate this thing, y equals integrate this expression. This is 4x plus 5 whole power 1 over 2 dx. So now start your integration. So when I do my integration, this would be like 4x plus 5 1 over 2 plus 1. So it is giving me 3 by 2, and divide 3 by 2 into derivative of bracket plus c. It's 3 by 2. So final answer will be 1 by 2 5 whole power 3 by 2 plus c, and this is integration of the given expression. Now we have a point. Look, we have a point that 1 comma 9. I want to get the value for the c. For the value for c, you can put y 9 1 over 2 into 4 into 1 plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 plus c. So 9 5 plus 4 9 3 square, it's 3, it's 27 by 2 plus c, and c will be 9 minus 27 by 2. Use your calculator and your c is minus 9 by 2. This is the value for the c. Now our equation is, I got my c. Now your equation will be like y equals 1 over 2 4x plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 minus 9 by 2. This is my equation. Now I have another point, and the point is 5 comma a. We are supposed to get the value for a, and a is y. So a equals 1 over 2 into 4 into 5 plus 5. The whole power is 3 by 2 into 9 by 2. So when you solve this, use your calculation. When you solve this, you will be getting the value for the a, that is 58. So we are done with this question. Prove the identity. I have to take this side and need to prove the right hand side. So I'm taking left hand side. So left hand side is sine theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 over cos square theta. So expand this thing. I am going to expand this thing. So this is actually sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 over cos square theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is always 1. 1 plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 over cos square theta. This one cancels this one, so it's 2 sine theta cos theta over cos square theta. Cos theta and square cancels each other, and sine theta over cos theta is tan theta. So we have proved the identity. This is 2 sine theta over cos theta is tan theta shown. You can say we have proved it. Now the part 2. Hence mean you need to take from part 1, solve this equation, that is equal to 5 tan square. So we have proven that it's 2 tan theta. 2 tan theta equals 5 tan cube theta. So if I say it's 5 tan cube theta minus 2 tan theta equals 0, take tan theta the common, so it would be like 5 tan square theta minus 2 equals 0. So you can say tan theta equals 0. So theta equals tan inverse 0. Theta equals tan inverse 0. So now you are getting the values. In case of 0, it would be like 0 degree, 180 degree, and 360 degree. But when you have the second equation, this is your 5 tan square theta equals to tan square theta equals 2 by 5 tan theta equals plus minus under root of 2 by 5. So theta will be tan inverse of under root over 5. So it will give you 32.3 degree, and when you take theta with negative term, so tan inverse of negative under root 5 under root, it is giving us negative 32.3 degree. We have a system of add sugar to coffee, so you can say our theta like here, the alpha, the basic angle. So finally our theta can be negative 32.3 degree, 0 degree, and 32.3 degree. This is my final answer for this part. The range is minus 90 to 90 degree, so we have to be between the range. Question number 5. A curve has the equation y equals 3 over 2x square minus 5. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point 2, 1, giving your answer in the form of ax plus by plus c, where a, b, c are integers. So we have equation y equals 3. Take this side to the upper side, so it's your 2x square minus 5 and whole power is negative 1. So when you are going to differentiate this thing, so it is dy by dx, that is negative 3 2x square minus 5, and it will become minus 2 multiplied by 4x. So the final expression for the derivative would be 12x over 2x square minus 5 and whole square. We have a point that is 2, 1 when x has a value for the 2. To get the value when x has a value for the 2, so the value for the derivative dy by dx equals 12 into 2 divided by 2 into 2 square minus 5 and whole square. So it will be giving me like negative 8 by 3. This is negative 8 by 3, and this is actually the gradient of tangent, and that is negative 8 by 3. For perpendicular, for the gradient of normal, the gradient of normal would be negative reciprocal of this, so that would be 3 by 8. To find the equation, we have a point, we have a gradient, the point is 2, 1, so equation can be written as y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So it would be like y minus y1, the gradient is 3 by 8 into x minus x1, and that is 2. So if you do cross multiplication, so it would be like 8y minus 8 equals 3x by 8. We are multiplying, that is 3x, and it would be like this is 3x, and 3 times 2 6. So make your y the subject. If you say okay, this is our equation, if it is 3x minus 8y plus 2 equals 0, that is our required equation in the terms of ax, by, and c, because the examiner asks to represent your equation, that is ax plus by plus c. Going for the question number 6. It is given that the coefficient of x cube in the expansion, find the value of the constant a. If you want to expand this thing, that is 2 plus ax whole power 4 into 5 minus ax. You can expand this 4c1. If I say it's 4c1 into 2 raised to the power 3, and b is ax 2 raised to the power 4, that is 16. So first term 0, that 1 plus ax. So you can say the first term is 16. The second term for 4c1 ax plus 4c2 into 2 raised to the power 2, and then it's ax, and this is also square. So we are going to get 16 plus 32 ax plus 24 a square x square, plus if you want to go for the cube, you can say for 4c3 2 raised to the power 1 and ax cube. So final would be like 8 a cube and x cube. So these are the your terms. You can say five minus ax we say this is 5 minus ax, and then 2 plus ax whole power 4, that's equal to 5 minus ax, and the whole expansion, that is 16 plus 32 ax plus 24 a square x square plus 8 cube and x cube. We need terms in x cube. So we have 5 8a cube x cube minus ax 24 a square x square, and everything is equal to 432. So it is 40 a cube minus 24 a cube. We want to find the coefficient of a cube and the value for a cube. Take a cube the common, so this is actually 16 a cube equals 432. So a cube equals 432 over 16 and cube root of that. So a is equal to 3. That was simple. Going to the question number 7. The straight line is this meets the curve at point P. Find the value of the constant K. When these two lines meet, you can simply say the equation this thing, that is 2x squared plus 3y squared equals k. But y is x plus 5. I'm going to substitute the value for the y in the equation. The y is x plus 5 whole square, and that is equal to k. Just expand it. It is 2x square plus 3, and the expansion of the bracket is x square plus 5 times 2, 10x plus 25 minus k equal 0. So if you simplify it, that is 2x square plus 3x square plus 30x plus 75 minus k equals 0. So it is now 5x square plus 30x plus 75 minus k equals 0. For tangency, right? For tangency, our b square minus 4ac equals 0. So you can say b square, b is your 30. So it's 30 square minus 4, a is 5, and c is 75 minus k, that is equal to 0. 30 square is 900 minus 5 4s are 20, 20 into 75 is 1500 plus 20k equals 0. So 1500 minus 20k. So 1500, the difference is 600. So our k will be 20k equals 600, and k equals 600 divided by 20. So k is 30. The value for the k is 30. Find the coordinates of the P. So write your equation, that is 5x squared plus 30x plus 75 minus 30 equals 0. 5x squared plus 30x plus 45 equals 0. Take f common, 5 common, x square plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. 5 becomes 0. So it is actually x plus 3 whole square equals 0. So x is minus 3 and y is x plus 5. So that is minus 3 plus 5. So y is 2. So the coordinates for the P are minus 3, 2. So these are the coordinates for P. Moving to the question number 1, that is arithmetic progression. Question number 8. An arithmetic progression is such that its first 6 term is 6 and its 10th term is 19.5. Find the sum of the first 100 terms. So if first term is 6 and the 10th term, the first term is this and the 10th term is actually a plus 9d. A plus 9d is actually 19.5. So 9d, first term is 6, so 9d will be equal to 19.5 minus a, which is 6. So 19.5 minus a, that is 13.5, and this is equal to 9d, and your d equals 13.5 over 9, and the answer is 3 by 2. This is 3 by 2 answer for the common difference. We got it. And sum of first 100 terms. So sum of first 100 terms will be equal to sum of 100 terms. That is equal to, write the formula, and it will be given in the data booklet. So this is n by 2. Formula says this is 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is our formula, and the nth term is 100. This is 100 divided by 2, and 2a, 2 times a is 6, plus n 100 minus 1, that is 99, and into d. So your d is 3 by 2. So use your calculator and get the calculation. You will be getting your answer is, that is 8025. So sum of 100 term is 8025. The next is geometric progression is a1, a2. And the common ratio is 1 by 2, the sum to infinity. The sum to infinity. If a1 is, if our a1 is 24, our a2 is 12, our a3 is 6, and so on. My sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r. My a is 24 and my r is 6 divided by 12, that is 1 by 2. My r is 6 divided by 12, that is 1 by 2. My r is 1 by 2, so it will be like 1 minus 1 by 2. Grab your calculator, so it will be giving you like 48. So your sum to infinity is 48. Sum of the values of s, sum to infinity, and sum to e. Sum to e, the first term is 12. Sum to e, for e, the first term is 12. The second term is 3 ar, and r is 3 by 12, that is 1 by 4. So sum of this, so it will be again 12 over 1 minus r, that is 1 by 4. So sum to e will be 16. Sum to e is 16. Very simple. Question number 9, the functions. The functions f and g are defined for all the real values of x by this x, f of x, and this is g of x. Given that the range of the function g of is this thing, find the value of k. So you can write 5x, but it is g f of x, so you need to put f of x into the x. This is 3x minus 2 whole square plus k minus 1, and which is greater than equal to 39. So you can simply say this is 5 into 3x minus 2 whole square plus k, which is greater than or equal to 40. I can use the 40 and divide 40 with 5. So that is 3x minus 2 whole square plus k greater than or equal to 8. For all the values of x, real values of x, so for all the values of x, for all the values of x, you can say this is 3x minus 2 whole square is greater than or equal to 0. So 3x, we just need to describe the minimum value of k. Minimum value of k would be like if I say 0 plus k is greater than or equal to 8, so k will be 8. Find the value of k. So the value of k is 8. We are done. For the value of the k, determine the range of the function. Remember f g of x. This is composite function, that f g of x, that is equal to 3 into 5x minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 8. So you can multiply the bracket, so it would be like 15x minus 3 minus 2 whole square plus 8. So it is 15x minus 5 whole square plus 8. If you take 15 common, so 15 square will be taken as common. This is x minus 1 by 3 whole square plus 8. So it is a minimum point. The points are 1 by 3 and 8. This is 1 by 3 and 8, and the range can be defined as f g of x, and that is greater than or equal to 8. We are done with this part as well. The part C, you are supposed to get the value for the g inverse and hence or otherwise find an expression for h of x. So if you want to get your g inverse x, if I let this is equal to y, then my x equals g of y. If this is g of y, then you can make this is x, and that is 5y minus 1. Now make the y the subject, so it's y, that is x plus 1 divided by 5, x plus 1 over 5. If y is g inverse, of x, then x plus 1 over 5 is our inverse, expression for inverse. If you have an expression for g h of x, that is 35x plus 19, and you want to get the expression for the h of x, that is g inverse of 35 x plus 19. So it will be like 35x plus 19 plus 1. This is the x expression over 5. So finally you will be getting h of x 5 7x. So this is your 7x plus 4, and this is our h of x. This is my h of x. I got my h of x. So question number 10. If you make a tangent over here, another one, this is your tangent, and this tangent has a coordinate system that is -6 and 9 for a tangent parallel to the circuit. So get the gradient. If you want to join this line, this is a 90 degree, and if this is a 90 degree, so you can say radius is 20 under root. This is your radius and it is under root of 20. Find the equation of the tangent to the circle. So first get the tangent of the normal. This is your tangent of the normal, that is y2 minus 1 1, 9 minus 5. I'm getting the gradient of the normal, 9 minus 5 over minus 6 minus 4. So it will be giving you like minus 2. So what is the gradient of the tangent? Gradient of the tangent will be the negative reciprocal of the given, and that is 1 by 2. I want to get my equation. So equation for the tangent is y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So you have a point, this is y minus 9. You have a gradient, that is 1 by 2 into x, and minus minus plus 6. I want to get, take this 9 to the other side, so it will be added, and the final expression of the equation will be 1 over 2x plus 12. This is equation of the tangent. He was asking, find the equation of the circle in the form of x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c. So equation of the circle, very easy. Or we can say that the equation of the circle, x plus 4 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square equals 20 square of the radius, 20 under root, and its whole square. Expand this bracket, so it will be like x square plus 4 times 2 8x plus 16 plus, expand this bracket as well, so this is y square minus 10y plus 25 equals 20. If you finally expand this equation in the said format, that is x square plus y square plus 8x minus 10y plus 21 equals 0. So this is the required format. Part C, find the value of the theta. Correct to 4 significant figures. The value for the theta on y-axis, remember this, on y-axis x is always equal to 0. So if you have an equation that is y squared minus 10y plus 21 equals 0. So if you factorize this expression, this is y minus 3, this is y minus 7 equals 0. So you are getting the values for the y, that is 3 and y equals 7. So if x is 0, the coordinate for the a is 0, 7, and for B, x is 0 and the next thing is 3. So get the length of the AB. Get the length of the AB is whole square, that would be 0 square plus 7 minus 3 is 4, and 4 square, the length of the AB will be 4. If you want to get the theta, get cosine rule for the triangle. So theta equals cosine cos inverse to radius 20 under root whole square plus 20 under root whole square minus opposite side square over 2 into product of the neighbors, the 20 under root times 20 under root. Use your calculator and the angle will be 0.9273 till 4 significant figures. Till 4 significant figures. So we got our answers till 4 significant figures. Get the perimeter of the shaded region. So we are going to get the perimeter of the shaded region. The arc length AB, the length AB plus arc AB. AB is 4 plus r theta. R is 20 under root and theta is 2 sine inverse 2 over under root 20. So grab your calculator, add these terms, you will be getting 8.15 till 3 significant figures. So shaded area if you want to get the shaded area, area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of sector minus area of triangle. So area of sector 1 over 2 r square theta. This is 1 over 2 into r square, and r square is 20 under root into theta, that is 2 sine inverse 2 over under root 20 minus area of triangle is 1 over 2 r square sine theta. So this is 1 over 2 r square. R is 20 under root whole square into sine of the theta. So this is sine into 2 sine inverse 2 over 20 under root. Grab your calculator and get the calculation. So it will be giving you like 1.2729. So you can finally say it's 1.27. This is 3 significant figures. Till 3 significant figures, this is the answer. So I think last part of this question is question number 11. And this area is below the x-axis. Remember this thing. So negative. Find the exact coordinates of M. First, you need to take the derivative of this expression. So the derivative is dy by dx will be equal to 2 times negative 2 by 3 x raised to the power minus 5 by 3 multiplied by negative 3 times negative 1 by 3 into x raised to the power negative 4 by 3. So the final answer would be like negative 4 over 3 x raised to the power 5 by 3 plus 1 over x raised to the power 4 by 3. For stationary point, derivative is always equal to 0. For stationary point, derivative is 0. So if I bring this term to the other side, so this is 4 by 3 x to the power 5 by 3 equals 1 over x to the power 4 by 3. So it's 4 by 3 to the one side and x raised to the power 5 by 3 divided by x raised to the power 4 by 3. So my x will be equal to 64 by 27. This is my exact coordinates of M. This is my x coordinate. And if it is my x coordinate, then what will be my y coordinate? So in y coordinate, when I put my 64 by 27, the power negative 2 by 3 minus 3, 64 by 27, the whole power is negative 3 plus 1. Use your calculator and get your answer is minus 1 by 8. The coordinates of M will be 64 by 27 and minus 1 over 8. So the B part is of 7 mark, and remember the area of will be a negative number below. It's below the x-axis. On x-axis, remember, on x-axis y is always equal to 0. So if you put y 0, so this is 2 over x raised to the power 2 by 3 minus 3 over x raised to the power 1 by 3 plus 1 equal to 0. If you multiply the whole expression with x raised to the power 2 by 3, so you will be getting, if you multiply this whole expression to end with this, so it is 2 minus 3 x raised to the power 1 by 3 plus x raised to the power 2 by 3, and it is equal to 0. So let your x is equal to 1 by 3 to some value. If you say okay, our x 1 by 3 equals y, so if it is y, so you can simplify, okay, this would be like y square minus 3y plus 2. This is a disguised quadratic, so you can get your quadratic expression here and get the value. If you factorize this, so this will be y minus 1 into y minus 2 equals 0. So you are getting your y equals 1 and our y equals 2. So but y is x cube. What x 1 raised to the power 1 is 1 by 3 is 1. So we can say x is 1. So this is x is 1. And if y is 2, so it means x raised to the power 1 by 3 is 2. And x is cube of 2. This would be 2 cube. So this is 8. So x is 8. So x is 1 and x is 8. So actually I got my limit for integrations, that is 1 to 8. Now I am going to do my area integration. So remember this, area will be equal to negative of integration, and that is 1 till 8, and the expression is 2x raised to the power minus 2 by 3. This is 2x raised to the power minus 2 by 3 minus 3x raised to the power minus 1 by 3 plus 1 and dx. There is, don't forget, there is a negative sign over here, and put your modulus sign over here. So these are the limits 1 till 8. So do the integration. Your integration would be like 2x raised to the power 1 by 3. When you add that 1 by 3 divided by 1 by 3 minus 3x raised to the power minus 1 by 3 divided by 2 by 3 plus x, integration of that is x. So you can say now 3 times 2, this is your 6, and I'm going to apply the upper limit over here to 8. 6, 8 to the power 1 by 3 minus this is 9 by 2 and x is 8 to the power 2 by 3 this is 2 by 3 and plus 8, this is actually the upper limit minus the lower limit. Lower limit will be like 6 minus 9 by 2 and plus 1. Grab your calculator over here. This is a calculation. So we are going to get the final expression for this. This is negative 12 minus 18 plus 8 minus 5 by 2, and if you solve this you will be getting your 1 by 2. Area, note, remember this thing, area under x-axis is always negative. But remember this thing, but it should be known. Area can't be negative. That's it about paper Pure Maths PU 1 2023.